Hi guys, this is Amy from Manic Yarn. I am doing a little video here on Sugar Baby Dragon, adding the mouth and forming nostrils, declassified. So what I've done here is I've gone through round 9 of things. So I have this little guy right here, and you'll notice in round 8 it says to mark those loops because you crocheted in the front loops, so you could leave some back loops to fold over and make a nostril, which we're going to do. But I marked these loops here, okay, and there's like no way in heck I could find them later if I didn't mark them, so please do that. Little pieces of yarn are fine. You can even just crochet right over them, forget about them, and that's fine. So we'll do that in a bit. But first, we're going to do the magical, mystical mouth added in the round. So if you want to think about it, if you've ever added an arm in the round or another body part, where you go around and you do the armpit first, and then you go around again, you go over the top, and you've got a shoulder. We're doing the same thing here with the mouth. It just happens to be split up into a couple of rounds because we're working from the middle. And, you know, obviously we don't want the mouth sticking off the side of the face, although that might be really cute sometime. So we're going to start out round 10. The last 5 stitches are where the mouth is going to be added. So I've actually just marked where we do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's my last stitch. I always mark my last stitch. Some people mark the first. Doesn't matter. As long as you know where you start, it's good. Okay, so there's that. And I've also, for the video here, and you can do it too, this is the little ridged area. I think you can see it. Ridges. Yeah. As opposed to just plain. Isn't that a cute chin that just happened? The ridges help it to smash inward, so you have like this nice little curvy shape to the mouth. But when you are adding the mouth, you have to add the inside of the mouth first, because, you know, when your mouth opens up, you want the nose and then the inside of the mouth for the face. See that? So you will be adding the inside of the mouth first, and you'll be using the inside 10 stitches here. Whoops, that's in the way. So we have inside 10 that we're going to crochet through in this one. Okay, so let's actually do it, since I'm wasting your time. Here we go. First part is easy. We're going to single crochet 6. I'm just going to kind of blow through this part because it's pretty standard. Extended crochet, I should say extended single crochet, 6 of them. Try to go too fast and then I just miss it all together, which doesn't make it fast really at all, does it? So here is 1, 2, 3, 4. I cannot even count to 6 without losing track because I'm old. There's 6. 3 single crochets in the center here. If you notice, like the both sides, either side, they're similar because, you know, we got a symmetrical piece here. So there's the 3. 6 of the extended single crochets. It's so squeaky. I don't have time to deal with that right now though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 1 single crochet. Remember we did at the beginning 6 over here, but 5 of ours are going to be joining that mouth. So we just have 1 more to do to make that 6 like we did on the other side. Okay? So I'm going to remove this one because it'll be totally in the way. 5. Now I want the inside of the mouth. It says, oh, place inner mouth against face, working edges together. So we work this edge, beginning with my marker, and just go a stitch at a time. You don't have to sit and like hold this whole thing up together. Just go a stitch at a time. And then single crochet 5 through inner part of mouth and also face. So we are, see that? Put your hook through from the inside, then put your hook through your next stitch. So like this stitch, there's a thing in, so next stitch, put your hook through both of them, and then you make your single crochet. So that's 1. Next stitch, put your hook through from the inside, put your hook through here, that's 2. Okay, 3, hook through the inside, then the hook through the face, 3, and it's just gonna fall into place, just a stitch at a time. Like I said, if you mark the first and last stitches, you know, that could make you happier or not. I mean, like sometimes too many markers just get in the way and they're sort of all over the place. That is up to you. There's 5. There's the first half of that. Ha 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 ha. First half of that mouth there. Okay. So it doesn't really matter if I mark this or not because we're going to do something different in the next round, but there's the end of my round. So for round 11, the first dot, just go through the dot, single crochet 5 through inner mouth and face. Well, we just did that. So now we're going to do it for the rest of the mouth. So it's not just hanging, you know, floppy. Or you could consider that for like Halloween style. You do your 5. And I'm going to tell you something right now. If this is annoying, you can literally crochet your mouth closed with 10 stitches at the end of, you know, making the mouth, and just do this row to join the mouth through those 10 stitches, and then in the next round you just go around like normal. But if you do it this way, then we have like the nice little chin looking thing and stuff. So there's our 5 joining stitches. Okay, so we joined all these. Let's join our next stitch without anything in it is right here. So the next thing it says single crochet 2. So there's 1, 2, and here it comes, guys. Fold. I lost my spot. Why not? That's pretty normal. Fold working stitches inward, these stitches, and single crochet 4 through working stitches and back loops from round 8. I'm trying to read off my tablet and it's like mini tiny. I'm hoping to get a new one someday. Gotta sell more dragons. Here, there's my next stitch, and then here's my first loop that I left open. So this to there. Okay, you can't lose your spot. If they're marked, you'll know where you are. So pull it right through, smash that baby together. You're getting a ridge when you do that. Okay, so we're gonna do 4 through these. So 1. Now my next back loop, number 2, and I love this. Little yarns can just kind of hang out there. They're not in the way. That's 2. Back loop. Number 3. Push that guy down. 3. And then 4. Last one. This little guy right here. that out of the way. Smash that together so you got this loop here and then your working loop, and just pull it through and finish your stitch. So now when I open it up, look at that. How cute is that? It's like a little wrinkle. You can actually use this to make wrinkles on all kinds of cool stuff. Alright, so we've gone through all that. Now my next stitch. It's going to tell me, whoa, single crochet 1, single crochet 3 together. So the 3 together, for me, I don't like a lot of holes, so loop 1, loop 2, loop 3. See them? All together. Now with this, like the decreases, I like to do a yarn over because otherwise it just falls off and I'm not that talented, or I don't want to be, or I'm just lazy. So pull that through, do your single crochet, and look at that. Oh, it's so pretty. Another single crochet. Then we have the dreaded nostril. But now you know it's not that difficult. Probably when you see it, it helps. So here, single crochet 4. There's the first one. You smash that baby together. Like, see? Pull your yarn through and finish your stitch. So like you're going through both things. You're going through your whole stitch, but then you got to catch this little guy. And also it helps to mark these because you did front loops in a couple other rows, but only 2 at a time. Those just help it fold better, but it's easy to make a mistake and grab those loops if these are not marked. And then everything kind of goes to heck after that. Believe me, I've done it. Last one. That's marked. Squeeze that baby together. Pull it through. Alright. Things are about to get cool and interesting, aren't they? So, the next one says single crochet 2. So, these are our last 2 on this part of the face. 1, 2. Now, I left my markers in because now I know that this is not my stitch because that's the one I joined before. This one out here is my stitch. So we're forgetting all of this stuff. We don't need that anymore. Just do what it says. Don't worry about it. Just make it happen. So we're going to go 5 through this part to make the rest of the face. 1. Actually, yeah, this is leaving now. And that can go so much nicer. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and I can't function today. 5. There's 5. This is the end of my round. So I can move a marker up this way here. Don't need this one. That one inside, we are done with that. Say goodbye. So here is what we got. We got nostril, nostril, half a mouth. We're about to get another half a mouth. Now these markers are nice too because then maybe you don't count the stitch as a stitch, which I think some people are doing and it's confusing them. So that's why we got a video. That's why it's happening today. Alright, so the next round, single crochet 5 over second half of outer mouth, which is exactly where we are. There's your 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and that lands right where it's supposed to. Everything's hunky-dory. Skip this stitch. Skip this one. Go to your next stitch, which is this one's in there, here. Okay. Anytime you feel like you could use a marker, just stick one in there. I suppose I could have marked that first stitch of the next, area, but there it is. And now it just wants me to single crochet 20, so we are out of the woods. Here, 1, 2, hopefully that was the right stitch, 3, 4, 5. You'll know if it was the right stitch. If you go all the way around, you end in the wrong spot. Alright, so we're just going to go around. I'm not even counting. I'm just going to do it so I can, get this video over with. Because this part is easy. We don't need to worry about this too much. You just keep going around. You've already went around here, so you just keep going. You just have a whole new opening now. And hopefully this makes sense. Just remember, when you're joining parts, lay them next to each other with those open parts facing up. Okay? Otherwise, when you go to be done, then you're going to have weirdness. So, I have 2 adorable nostrils, nostril, here. Now, when you stuff this, you can push this out. You could even leave it in and not stuff it so much. It kind of depends on how you want it, or even tack this area in later. Really doesn't matter, but that wrinkle is still going to be there. And then the next couple rounds, you're doing that wrinkle again, but you're doing like over the top here. So remember, stitch markers are your friend. That's my dog in the background. Anyway, thank you for joining me. I hope this helped so much for you guys. I know this stuff is weird. I'm weird. That's why I'm Manic Yarn. You guys have a great day. Feel free to check me out on Facebook, Instagram, all the good places. Everything is just under Manic Yarn. And you guys have a fantastic day. Bye-bye.